at this moment. In your internal surveys, how confident are you that the BJP could be the single largest party when the last vote has been counted on the 13th of May?
Why you are talking of single largest party? We will be in majority. See, if I can recollect a year back, when I went to Uttarakhand, people said the same thing. Once Congress, once BJP. And this time it is the turn of the Congress. And there is no possibility of BJP because you have changed the chief ministers, all those things. It was talked. But first time after the formation of Uttarakhand, we repeated. Bharatiya Janata Party came back to power with 2/3 majority. And same experiment we are doing in Karnataka also. I am telling you today, previously twice we were in power. At that time we were single largest and we somehow managed the majority. This time, no such management. Bharatiya Janata Party will be another Uttarakhand for the Karnataka for 2023 election. You take it from me today.
Interesting you said, because in the last few days after the announcement of tickets, we've actually seen some turbulence in the Bharatiya Janata Party, which we don't often see. There were some big leaders whose tickets were cut in Gujarat as well, but they never rebelled. Here we've got a situation where a former deputy chief minister, a former chief minister have actually gone and joined the opposition force. Why couldn't you stop that from happening?
See, one thing, people also would like to see the new faces. And it is a change of generation. And what you talked about the former minister and chief minister, people, since they have resigned from the BJP, they have left the BJP, people are also not happy about it. Because Bharatiya Janata Party had given them everything. And after that, both had a different role. And it is a generation change. I think morning, our leader, Honorable Amit Shah has also said that in Congress there is no question of retirement or change of role. But in BJP it is there. So in that context, whatever they have done, people are very unhappy. And people are happy because BJP can take such a bold decisions.
When you cut the ticket of Jagdish Shettar, did you anticipate that he may leave? Could this situation have been handled differently? Because it doesn't look good for optics. Forget the impact on the Lingayat vote bank. It doesn't look for optics for a former chief minister to join the Congress.
See, what is optics from our end and what is optics from his end? The few days back, just few days back, a week back, 4 days back, before just leaving Bharatiya Janata Party, what he has spoken about the Congress, what he has spoken about the Rahul Gandhi, and what he is talking today. People do understand people do see the difference. People will understand the difference. लोग जान रहे हैं, लोग देख भी रहे हैं कि यही आदमी है, आईसीयू में है, कांग्रेस आईसीयू में है, अभी आईसीयू में चले गए क्या? पॉलिटिकली आईसीयू में चले गए क्या? आप ऐसे लोग पूछ रहे हैं, मैं नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ. और जो 30 बरस भारतीय जनता पार्टी के, you are with an ideology and I am with an ideology. When you are in an ideology with a party, then how can you shift like this? See, one is optics from our end, and his end also optics is very bad.
Could you have handled the situation differently? Where did you, because you are in charge of this, no? You are the Sangathan Mantri. You are running the whole ship over here in terms of strategy.
No, I can tell you whatever possibly we can try to convince him, everything was it. And no less than our Honorable Home Minister, he spoke to him in front of me on my own telephone, and he tries to convince him, your role is over in Karnataka at present, and you may kindly come to Delhi, we will give you a bigger role. I am making this statement very carefully. Bigger role. You will be made Rajya Sabha member and further you will be given a bigger role, then what does it mean? This is what Honorable Home Minister said. In spite of that, one single ticket, one single seat, if somebody is quitting the party, then people will teach them lesson because we are a party with an ideology.
He also blamed the Brahmin lobby, as it were, key Brahmin leaders. Now you're a Joshi yourself, BL Santoshji, the key Sangathan Mantri, is also a Brahmin. Now this idea that he's blaming the Brahmin lobby for denying Lingayats their due, now that's a politically volatile thing to say.
I don't think people understand, because such a decisions, requesting some senior person like Mr. Shettar, asking him to shift to Delhi, it will not be taken by either by me or any state office bearer. It will be taken at the very highest level, and this decision is taken at the very highest level, and that was duly communicated to him, and so many rounds of talks were held with him, and even before taking the decision, he was duly informed. It is not that we just said, जैसे वीरेंद्र पाटिल जी को कहा गया था, आपका कल से आप मुख्यमंत्री नहीं रहेंगे, ऐसे हमने नहीं किया है. हमने जो कुछ भी बताया है, पहले ही हमने ठीक तरह से उनको बताया था कि चेंज ऑफ जनरेशन होगा. आप तो सीनियर बन गए हैं, आपका सीनियरिटी का रिस्पेक्ट करना है, इसीलिए आप दिल्ली आ जाइए, हम तो जो चॉइस देंगे. आप इतना स्पष्ट रूप से कहा गया था, आपको राज्यपाल बनाएंगे, आपको राज्यसभा मेंबर बनाएंगे, ऊपर का कुछ रोल देंगे. चॉइस इज योर्स. व्हेन दिस मच इज टोल्ड and the decision is taken at the very highest level with a due consultation by our topmost leaders, then if you don't agree, what is your loyalty to the party?
Now you are member of parliament from Dharwad. Now one of the issues the Congress raises in this election is that the BJP in Bengaluru is remote controlled by the High Command in Delhi. That the Chief Minister of your party is not able to decide because he has to look across the Vindhyas to Delhi to see what he can and cannot do.
Now, if Congress says this, it is a big joke, I feel. Because the people, even today, if the Congress president, more than president Congress, former president or Srimati Sonia Gandhi, they do not meet the people. Why the people, so many people exit from the Congress? Because they do not give the appointment to their own people. That is why they came out of the Congress party. And today, Bharatiya Janata Party, a leader who is elected by the people, not selected by the people, and we all put together, discuss, debate and dispose. This is the policy of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And whatever it is, whether it is in the state level or central level, there is a team, and that team will sit and discuss. We propose, then they will call us. Whatever the decision regarding this selection of the candidate is also, we had proposed, they had some discussion, and ultimately together we will take a decision. This is the process, and this process is only in Bharatiya Janata Party, I am telling you.
Who will be your chief ministerial candidate if you get the majority and form the government?
No, that's already, see, now we are heading the election under the leadership of Basavaraj Bommai, and as soon as elections are held, again it will be decided.
No, they are two separate things. Is Mr. Bommai your chief ministerial candidate or not?
No, Bommai the chief minister, naturally we are going ahead under his leadership.
If you win, who will be chief minister?
No, if you win, that because it is a democratic party, legislative party will decide.
No, but when you went in UP, you said Yogi ji will be CM. Why can't you say that?
In every state, will not be applicable, and it doesn't mean that Bommai, I am not telling that Bommai will not be the chief minister. I am not at all.
But you are not saying that Bommai will be the chief minister?
I see every state will have a different type of strategy, and this is our strategy at present.
Your strategy is not to declare the chief minister?
We are going under the leadership of Bommai because he is natural leader.
How natural leader? He doesn't even come from the Sangh Parivar, he is from the Janata Dal.
No, there are so many people. Hemanta Vishwas, do you not consider him as a natural leader? Like that, Bommai is also a very good leader. He has managed very well. In last 2 years, he has managed politically well. He has managed administration well. How can you say that he is?
But you are not saying
We
he'll
are-
be your next chief minister.
No, no, I am. It is
मैं
not
तो
my.
आपसे ही पूछ रहा हूँ।
1 minute. It is not my authority to say who will be the chief minister. Party parliamentary board and party will decide.
But he's not your candidate.
I am not telling whether he is candidate or not. I am only telling now we are going under the leadership of Basavaraj Bommai.
No, but if you don't tell
He
me,
is our leader.
but he may not be chief minister.
He is our leader. We are going, and he will. I am not. I am not the authority to say this or that. I am only telling that he is our leader. And
You are
we
the boss.
I am not boss.
You are not boss.
Not at all boss. Party will decide.
Okay. He was a good diplomat. He kind of dodged that question quite smartly. So well done.
I am not dodging.
You're not
You are trying to dodge me.
Okay. Now tell me, on multiple issues in the manner in which they've been raised, has the BJP failed to seize the momentum? Usually, the BJP is fantastic at building a mahal. In Karnataka, some of these issues, whether it is the Nandini issue, whether it is the 4% reservation issue, for some, the Virupakshapa issue, for some reason or the other, in the pitch of Chinnaswamy, the ball seems to be swinging against you.
See, it doesn't mean what Congress is trying to build up a narration, but people will not accept it. People will not at all, they are not ready to even listen to that. Why? When the Congress party was there during 13 to 18, what was the turnover of the Nandini? It was 10,000 crores. As soon as we took over from 19 to till date, it is 25,000 crores. And we are giving subsidy. The subsidy was given during our time. They are trying to create some narration. They are trying to create an issue which is a non-issue. People will not accept this. This type of things, people know.
But it became an emotional issue.
Only because of the votes, Congress is trying to create that narration.
No, but the cooperatives
manufacture
were speaking,
that narration, but people will not accept. I don't agree with
do you concede in hindsight that maybe the timing was wrong? That this should not have been announced so close to the election?
No, it is. See, there are so many multi-state cooperative societies are there. Everybody is having their own marketing in the. For example, does Nandini have market in other states or not?
Of course.
And many other, Kerala dairy doesn't have or not. Everybody has that. Every state has that. So I don't think it is an issue, and we are for. हम कन्नड़ में बोलते हैं नल जल और संस्कृति के बारे में. कर्नाटका के नल मीन्स लैंड, कर्नाटका के जल, कर्नाटक के पानी और कर्नाटक के कल्चर. भारतीय जनता पार्टी is very, very committed.
Are we in a situation where the BJP is now depending on its pinch hitter, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, to kind of come and rescue them in the last 20 days in a tough situation?
No, I don't think we are not, because it is a tough situation, we are requesting Honorable Prime Minister. Is not so. We are in a very comfortable situation, and Prime Minister is our leader also. He is Prime Minister and he is the leader of the party also. Naturally, he will come for the campaign. That doesn't mean that we are in a very bad condition. We are in a very good condition, and his participation in the campaign, his leading the campaign will add to our strength.
Are you concerned that some part of the Lingayat vote bank could possibly fragment because of these high profile departures?
No, not at all, because Mr. Yediyurappa is the tallest Lingayat leader, and also highest number of Lingayat candidates are in the Bharatiya Janata Party, and present Chief Minister Mr. Basavaraj Bommai is Lingayat, and there are so many Lingayat leaders who are credible Lingayat leaders. I don't think it will not affect even 0.1%.
Let's come to old Mysore, because the BJP, it is said, used to fight elections everywhere else except in old Mysore in terms of its ability to win seats. What's your strategy in old Mysore this time?
Now we have already formed the strategy, and already you have seen Prime Minister has visited, Amit Shah has visited, and now also Prime Minister is very shortly is visiting. And apart from that, what our strategy is, we cannot make our strategy public. Strategies for our own self and to handle the opposition, and not to make it public. I don't want to make public my strategy.
Do you see the Janata Dal secular as being a strong front, or do you see this more as a bipolar battle between the Congress and the BJP?
It was strong force in last election and previous election. Not now. Not at all.
Because as your vote share rises, in this particular election, not say in a 10-15 year horizon, there's a chance that you could hand the Congress the advantage in old Mysore, because your vote share rises, the JDS's vote share comes down, the Congress stays where it is. In a first past the post system, it's the Congress which improves its seat conversion to your disadvantage.
No, that doesn't happen this time. That's what I am telling. Our party, we have, as organizationally, as a politically, we have strengthened in this part of Karnataka, and from last at least 6 months, we have hammered like anything there, and we are quite confident that situation will not arise, and Bharatiya Janata Party will be in a very good, comfortable position even in that region of Karnataka.
The Congress suggests that the BJP and the Janata Dal Secular are fighting in tandem, that somehow the JDS is the B team of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
I am telling, and our leader Shri Amit Shah ji has many times told, I think even today morning he has told, and very recently he has made it publicly, he has told, and what Mr. Kumaraswamy has spoken against Bharatiya Janata Party and against me also personally, everybody knows that, and I am telling Bharatiya Janata Party is fighting against mainly against the Congress Party, but equally against the Janata Dal also, and Janata Dal, if you vote for the Janata Dal, then it will be automatically, it will be helpful to the Congress. This is what I firmly believe, and Bharatiya Janata Party in all the states of the country, we want to strengthen our party and come on our own.
One of the Prime Minister's main credos has been, na khaunga na khane dunga, and yet one BJP MLA has his son with a lot of cash and that gets raided by the Lokayukt. To what extent do you accept that this tarnishes the image of the BJP?
See, individually commit mistake, and we have given, see, if other party would have been there in power, at that time there was no code of conduct also. But still, if Lokayukta can act, it is only under the Bharatiya Janata Party's regime, because Lokayukta, which they try to weaken the Lokayukta by creating ABC and all those things, but it is only and only Bharatiya Janata Party. We restored the Lokayukta.
Not really. This was done by the High Court, sir, not the BJP.
We could have gone in an appeal. We did not do that. We did it in the assembly, and we accepted it. We negated what Congress had did it.
But in the court, your position was that the ACB should stay. In court, when the matter was being heard, the government took the position that the ACB should stay.
Ultimately,
and
when
that the
judgment came, there was a discussion, and ultimately we had a opinion that we should strengthen the ACB or we should strengthen the Lokayukta. Then ultimately we decided in favor of the Lokayukta and given all the powers which were purely existing.
One of the BJP leaders was on camera saying, why talk about development, talk about communal issues or talk about Tipu Sultan, etc. Why are leaders saying that?
It is, see, some of the selected part of his speech is circulated, and he has told what before he has told and what after he has told, that is kept out, that is cut and pasted, and I don't agree with that. We are both for development, and our core issues are already there, and that core issue also.
We've seen in the past about 48 hours attempts to whip up the Atiq Ahmed killing issue here in Karnataka. Do you think that could become an issue? The Imran Pratapgadi issue, the fact that one Congress leader goes and puts a tiranga on the mazar of Atiq Ahmed. Is that something? Because there are two theories on this. One, that you can use this to whip it up, that look at how tough we are on law and order. The other is that Atiq doesn't really resonate with voters in Karnataka. How do you see it?
No, I don't think that is the issue, but how the Congress and its eco-friendly party behaves with an antisocial, criminal, and most fanatic person, and how they behave with that, this only people are observing it, people are watching it, and people will decide. I don't think, we are not interested to make it an issue.
So I want to use this opportunity of your presence here at the India Today Roundtable in Karnataka to talk a bit about your responsibility as Parliamentary Affairs Minister. Just a couple of questions. One, because for the last about 6+ sessions, Parliament has been pretty redundant. It's almost as if nothing is happening.
Not 6, not at least last 2 sessions it is happening. It is a very unfortunate thing. But what is happening, what one should understand is, Congress party doesn't want to realize that people have rejected them. Congress party is still feeling, ये कहाँ से आया है मोदी जी, हमारे सीट पे बैठ गया है. तो ये जो जलसी है, ये जलसी कांग्रेस पार्टी को इतना तंग कर रहे हैं, and they don't want to allow the parliament to function. This is very unfortunate, and in spite of that, many a times we had interaction. But
this time it was the government that was stopping the parliament from functioning.
No, and after the exit of the Mr. Rahul Gandhi, I told opposition leaders, floor leaders, that look, we are ready for discussion. You please come up for the discussion. And they were bringing placards, which is, as per the rule, it is not allowed. And we are also hesitating when we were opposition, but we never brought the placard inside the house. And and I am telling you, I am making public, one of the leader, senior Congress party leader told me that this time we have decided that this session should be washed out. This is what they have told.
Because next,
I don't want to quote the name because being the Parliament Affairs Minister, I interact with many people. I don't want to quote them when they tell me just in मेरे कान में जब कुछ बोलते हैं मैं बाहर इसको publicize नहीं कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन Congress party had decided that इस session को हम चलाने नहीं देंगे.
But the fear is that we have a swanky new parliament building, and in the next session the same thing could happen, that nothing is happening inside but the building is looking really nice.
I hope Congress party will realize that, especially Congress party and other opposition party. Government will have a discussion with them, we will have meeting with them, we will try to interact and try to convince. आप जो भी चर्चा चाहते हो चर्चा करो, पार्लियामेंट डिसरप्ट मत करो. तो ये तो बोलने का कोशिश हम करेंगे. लोग देखते हैं 24 में भी, अभी भी इलेक्शन है, 24 में भी इलेक्शन है, लोग सबक सिखा देंगे.
Now in the last several months we saw the BJP, I'm coming back to Karnataka now, raise issues like the Tipu Sultan matter, halal, hijab. I'm not hearing much of that in the last few days. I'm kind of wondering, what is the BJP strategy? Are you looking to up the tempo on those issues or keep them on the back burner?
See, anytime Tipu issue or other issue, we have not raised it. Why Tipu Jayanti is done? Why Tipu Jayanti was performed? The issue started from there. It is not that अगर ये उठाते नहीं तो, और PFI, SDPI के जो खिलाफ केस थे 175 cases, if they would not have been withdrawn, हम कहाँ से इशू उठाते थे? इशू आप देते हैं, बाद में हमको बोलते हैं आप इशू उठा रहे हैं, ये कहाँ के न्याय है? तो इशू तो वही शुरू करते हैं. तो इशू जब वो शुरू करते हैं, एज ए रिस्पॉन्सिबल पॉलिटिकल पार्टी एंड द रिस्पॉन्सिबल गवर्नमेंट, we need to react, and we are reacting. We are only responding to issue. We are not raising any issue. We want to fight the election. On the agenda should be the development, should be the agenda. Performance politics, politics of performance, it should be there. And after Modi ji took over, we are doing that. हमने इतना इतना काम दिया है, काम किया है, हमको वोट दे दो. ये पहली बार इस देश में पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस शुरू हो गया है. उन लोगों को नहीं चाहते, वो लोग चाहते हैं यही टिप्पू से करो, हलाल से करो. जब ये एसडीपीआई से केस विथड्रॉ करो और वो अतीक को तिरंगा पहना दो, ये काम कौन कर रहे हैं? हम कर रहे हैं क्या?
So the Congress is notorious for scoring self goals, especially the modern day Congress. In this election in Karnataka, they haven't scored so many self goals. Does that surprise you as the opposition coach or opposition strategist, that they seem to be doing or fighting a better campaign than you would have imagined?
No, आपने बहुत करेक्ट चीज पकड़ा है. आपने ये कहा है कि अभी तक सो फार नहीं हुआ है. आप ऐसे क्यों एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं? आगे नहीं होगा, होगा ही होगा जी, चिंता मत करो आप.
पर आप मानते हैं कि अब तक तो सेल्फ गोल नहीं किया?
होगा.
क्यों
आपने सेल्फ गोल नहीं किया जी? हमने जो कुछ भी किया है सोच समझ कर
नहीं, पर मैं कह रहा हूं कि क्या आपको इस बात का आश्चर्य है कि कांग्रेस ने अब तक सेल्फ गोल नहीं किया?
नहीं, वही मैं कह रहा हूं ना, मैंने वही कहा हूं. आपने सो फार, आपने जो वर्ड बोला है वो सो फार को मैं बोल रहा हूं. आपने बोला है सो फार सेल्फ गोल नहीं किया है. आप ऐसे इतना, आप कांग्रेस से इतना आप आशावादी क्यों है? आगे भी नहीं होगा करके होगा जी.
आपको आशा है कि वो करेंगे सेल्फ गोल?
नहीं ना, हम तो आशा करते हैं, नहीं करते अलग बात है, करने वाले हैं. आप तो सो फार जो बोला है वो बिल्कुल ठीक है.
You have about,
and आप, मैं जस्ट आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड मेनी सच थिंग्स आल्सो. सेल्फ गोल बहुत भी हो गया है अपने, आप देख ही रहे हैं.
कैसे? What self goals are you referring to? आप किस सेल्फ गोल का बात कर रहे हैं?
नहीं, सिद्धरामैया और डीके शिवकुमार का क्या चल रहा है?
वो एक दूसरे को गोल कर रहे हैं.
हाँ,
उनमें बेटर लीडर कौन है, डीके की सिद्धा?
नहीं, वो कंपैरिजन के लिए, बैठने के लिए, वो जजमेंट मेरा काम नहीं है।
अच्छा, फिर
मेरा काम नहीं, लोग जज करते हैं। इट इज नॉट माई जॉब टू जज हु इज बेटर। कांग्रेस पार्टी ने डिसाइड करना है, कांग्रेस पार्टी डिसाइड नहीं कर पाया है कौन अच्छा है लीडर, जब मैं क्यों करूं?
What is your professional assessment of the manner in which the Congress has fought the campaign so far?
नहीं, कांग्रेस अभी तो मैं उसके बारे में मेरा जजमेंट कुछ नहीं है जी। मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं, हम अच्छे कर रहे हैं, हमारा कैंपेन बहुत ठीक ठाक चल रहा है और हम फोकस्ड, हमारा काम चल रहा है और हमने जो टिकट मैंने फेस को बदला है उसका बहुत अच्छा असर है। मैं मेरा कैंपेन में बोलता हूँ, मैं उनके कैंपेन
पर
में
फेस को भी ना आपने अच्छे से नहीं बदला। जैसे गुजरात में आपने एकदम बदल दिया ऐसे करके सबको, यहाँ पे आपने जैसे किसी को हटाया तो उसकी वाइफ को दे दिया या बच्चे को दे दिया, हटाया मतलब बड़े आधे अधूरे तरीके, हटाने का मन था लेकिन हटा नहीं पाए।
नहीं ना, हर एक का स्टेट का, मैंने पहले भी आपको बताया हूँ, हर एक स्टेट का एक स्ट्रेटजी होता है, हर एक स्टेट में एक नया स्ट्रेटजी होता है, नया सोच होता है, उधर का स्थिति अलग अलग रहता है, वो स्थिति देखते हुए हम निर्णय करते हैं जी।
क्या आप मानते हैं कि कर्नाटक बीजेपी जैसे उत्तर प्रदेश या गुजरात वैसी वाली बीजेपी नहीं है, इन द सेंस कि कई सारे तो आपके जेडीएस से आई हैं, कांग्रेस के आए, हार्डकोर कमिटमेंट वाले लोग नहीं, इसलिए आप टिकट काटते छोड़ के चले जाते हैं?
ऐसे आप नहीं बोल सकते जी। ऐसे सारे देश में भारतीय जनता पार्टी या भारतीय जनसंघ से शुरुआत से कहो तो बहुत लोग जो दूसरी पार्टी से आए हैं बहुत अच्छी तरह से एडजस्ट करके हमारा आइडियोलॉजी के साथ काम रहे। एक लिविंग हमारा एग्जाम्पल हेमंता बिस्वा शर्मा, अभी तो वो भी दूसरे पार्टी से आए लेकिन अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं। ऐसे बहुत लोग हैं, आपको देखना चाहिए, देखने का मन रहना चाहिए।
अच्छा, आपके करीब 3 डज़न डिसिडेंट्स हैं, बागी जो विधायक हैं, मतलब कि बागी कैंडिडेट्स हैं जिनकी टिकट कटी किसी वजह से, उन्होंने बोला कि कट्टी अब मैं बीजेपी से नहीं अपना लड़ूंगा या कांग्रेस चले गए। उनमें से कितने आपको लगता है आपको डैमेज पहुंचा सकते हैं?
नहीं, कोई भी कुछ भी डैमेज नहीं होगा। भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो वोट बैंक है वो मजबूत है, इंटैक्ट है, तो इसलिए कोई एक कैंडिडेट भी और एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में भी इसका इतना बहुत बड़ा असर होने वाला नहीं है। मुझे पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस है, उधर भी हम जीत जाएंगे। आज भी मैं कह रहा हूँ, जहाँ से आप सोच के बता रहे बहुत बड़े बड़े लीडर चले गए, उस कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में भारतीय जनता पार्टी बहुमत से, एकदम अच्छे बहुमत से हम जीत रहे हैं।
आपको लग रहा है शट्टार साहब हार रहे अपनी कंस्टिट्यूंसी?
पक्का, उसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है।
इसीलिए आपने टिकट काटा उनका कि वो हार रहे थे?
नहीं, वो हार, जो कांग्रेस में जाने के बाद वो हार पक्का है, आप मान के चलिए। आप आज जो मैंने बोला आप तो रिकॉर्ड पे रहते ही रहते हैं। ऐसे जो कुछ भी पार्टी को द्रोह करके चले गए हैं उनका तो भविष्य अपने खत्म कर दिया है।
आपने उत्तराखंड के कैंपेन को भी स्ट्रेटेजाइज किया था, यहाँ पे भी आप इंचार्ज, वो आपके घर से बहुत दूर था, ये घर की बात है। क्या फर्क है दोनों कैंपेन्स में?
नहीं, स्टेट का देखो, स्टेट से स्टेट अलग होता है। और उत्तराखंड में हमारा जो सरकार था लास्ट टाइम का, जो हमारा सरकार, आवर गवर्नमेंट वाज इन फुल मेजॉरिटी। इधर तो हमको लास्ट टाइम फुल मेजॉरिटी नहीं मिला था, तो वो छोड़ के बाकी स्ट्रेटजी वगैरह में हम जो कुछ भी उधर किया था इधर भी कर रहे, कुछ नया चीज़ भी कर रहे। मैंने पहले ही बताया हूँ, मैं स्ट्रेटजी के बारे में मैं पब्लिक में चर्चा नहीं करना चाहता।
जितना कर सकते हो उतना तो कर दो।
बोल दिया ना, ये तो अलग अलग स्ट्रेटजी हम कर रहे हैं और हम जो चेंज किया है वो सब मैंने बताया।
अगर जनता दल सेक्युलर 13 मई को कहती है कि आप हमारा चीफ मिनिस्टर बना लो, अगर हंग हाउस आता है और हम मिल के सरकार बना लेते हैं, फिर क्या होगा?
आप अगर बोल रहे हैं ना, ये अगर को मैं उत्तर नहीं देता हूँ। मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस है भारतीय जनता पार्टी विल कम विथ सिंपल, मिनिमम सिंपल मेजॉरिटी से हम पक्का आएंगे। हम क्यों उसको अगर मगर का हमको बात करना है? आई डोंट वांट टू टॉक इफ एंड बट्स। आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट, माई पार्टी इज कॉन्फिडेंट, भारतीय जनता पार्टी विल कम ऑन इट्स ओन। हम अपने बलबूते पर हम आएंगे और हम सरकार अच्छा देंगे।
इज दिस द बिगेस्ट प्रोफेशनल चैलेंज ऑफ योर लाइफ इन योर ओन स्टेट? Dealing with the kind of incumbency the government is dealing with. You've been in power for 5 years. 2018, the Congress was in power. Now you need to answer. When you look at the current state of play, would you say that this is the toughest professional challenge of your life?
No, I don't think. See, every election is a challenge for any party, including Bharatiya Janata Party. But ये challenge हम स्वीकार किया है। हम और जैसे हम आगे चल रहे हैं, मैं तो पूरा स्पष्ट रूप से देख रहा हूँ कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी ये चैलेंज जो स्वीकार किया है, हम इस जो काम में हम कामयाब होंगे और हम सिंपल मेजॉरिटी से आ जाएंगे.
Pralhad Joshi ji, thank you for your time and thank you for joining us at the India Today Roundtable in Karnataka. We wish you all the very best. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our panelist, Pralhad Joshi, for joining us. Very interesting chat. Just breaking for a short tea break. We're going to be coming back in just 15 minutes with Randeep Surjewala, who's going to be joining us in just moments from now. Who does Karnataka trust the most? That's really the talk that we're going to have with him. Shivarura, moderator with Randeep.